So I should probably stop saying the things I was saying about those people.
You
I
should
think
definitely stop saying the things you were saying.
will offend somebody, I'm sure. Oh wait, we're live.
Yes. What was it? I normally, we talked about the secret room the other day, and normally I can't say much about the secret room, but somebody posted in there today, the secret members only room, by the way. If you
Right.
want to get in on the secret, you just got to become a member.
Right.
And here it is. It was a tweet that somebody put out on Twitter that they copied. No matter how bad things get, remember, there are people out there who've been traumatized by an advertisement for jeans.
Oh,
There's
I
no
saw
way,
that. Yeah.
there's no way you're that much of a loser. That's just,
Right.
yeah,
Am I froze?
not that I know of. You seem to be
Okay.
moving for me.
Okay.
And we got a couple of announcements that came in real quick. Let me scroll. Y'all were chatty before the show.
All right. Well, there's one.
Oh, Frank, welcome back.
Frank rejoined as a member.
I'm sure he rejoined.
David, KD9 Whiskey Tango Alpha, has been a member for 22 months. Gracias, Senor David. Merci beaucoup, if you speak French. I don't know how to say it in many other languages. Christopher Schulte has been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Christopher. Mr. Wayne, who drinks chicory coffee.
Oh,
I've tried it. I have tried it. I guess it's an acquired taste.
it's an acquired taste. It's a Southern thing, though.
Well,
You were Chicago, man.
It's a Louisiana thing, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
I see how I said that, though, Wayne. I said Louisiana, not Louisiana, like a Yankee.
Got it.
I've been here for 40 years. Wayne has been a member for 12 months, is in attendance celebrating 12 months, and hoist that chicory coffee for me, my brother. I'll be drinking real coffee. And that's it.
That's a Civil War thing. We got a couple new ones in, I think. Did you get other Andy? 28 months?
No, because I started kind of in the middle, catching up with chat and rolled up
and,
first.
and by the way, these are your members only milestone chats, and we are coming up on the end of the month. This is the last stream of the month. This is your last chance to get some free snark in.
Yeah, without having to pay for the snark. That's right.
Yeah.
Other Andy, I'll come back to you, Jimmy. Other Andy, Iowa Andy, part of the Iowa Mafia.
Yes.
Has been a member for 28 months, free time. Andy, I'm going to need you to come up with something a little better for your free chat. I mean, really, guys, you're phoning it in.
Yeah.
Jimmy has been a member for 8 months. He's level at tech. That's his membership level. Thank you, Jimmy. And good evening, T.O. and Jim. That's okay. That's minimum flair, Jimmy. Just saying.
It's better than Andy.
It's better than Andy.
Just saying, Andy.
Kansas Jeff, part of the KC Mafia. 14 months. He's feeling sad, missing Uncle Festus. I don't know. Is he
talking about Howard?
Yeah, are you talking about Howard?
Or are you talking about Tom?
I don't know.
Or did Uncle Festus, is that like a character that passed or something? I don't know. Like, fill us in. Keep talking, Jeff.
Need more info, Jeffro.
Thanks for being a member.
Russ has been a member for 24 months. Thank you, Russ.
Awesome.
Frank, who will not be outspoken by anyone, has dropped a $5 super chat to tell you to use it or lose this. Thank you, Frank, for the $5 super chat. And Frank is, in this case, correct, because once the month rolls over, you lose your free one.
This is the last live stream of the month, I believe.
Yes, that is
Unless
correct.
I happen to like randomly pop one up on Friday. Never mind. You didn't hear that. That came out wrong.
That was very random.
That hasn't happened for decades at this point.
Aloysius has been a member for 17 months.
Thank you, Aloysius. Cooley, awesome.
Said woohoo.
Woohoo.
6 months.
That's a Simon thing.
Lee
wrong stream, but I'll take it.
has been a member for 8 months. Luciana, not the right pronunciation. It is if you live in Alabama.
No, it wasn't Lucy. It was lose.
Louisiana.
It wasn't 2 words. It was 3. Because we're hams. We get to be pedantic.
And I got to meet Lee at Huntsville. Well, so did T.O. Lee is a cool guy. He seems like a crotchety old guy in here, but he's really not. He's really cool. Stephen LeBlanc, member for 26 months. He's here and half dead, but he's here.
Are you celebrating that you're half dead? Like, did you enjoy getting there, or is there something that maybe we should talk on 80 meters? I don't know, but I hope you feel better, my friend.
Hope your gout's okay and no colonoscopies today. Chris Bricker, he's the human that Atlas has to keep on a leash. And
Chris,
go Atlas.
Chris, I think you deserve a leash with some more bling. You're a good human.
He's a good human. He's a quiet human. unlike a lot of people we meet. Woot, we'll accept Woot. Kelly, thank you. Member for 8 months. Okay, I think we're caught up.
Awesome.
Whew.
So Steve sent in KO4AFL. He is our volunteer examiner coordinator for getting your ticket or getting your upgrades. And he sent in, oh, you boys need to level up. 57 months. That's right. Don is awesome. He's been here almost as long as Andy. The other, not the other Andy, but the Andy.
The Andy.
So thank you, Don, for the interruption. I was in the middle of talking about volunteer examiner coordinator. You can become one. There is a link in the description, I believe. And if you would like to get an upgrade, Frank has just dropped the link for you. It is the 4th Monday of the month before the show. So if you pass, we get to celebrate you. Today, we get to celebrate K9 DCR, W9 DCR. What did I get wrong?
K9.
K9 DCR, who just upgraded to general before the show. Congratulations.
K9 DCR.
And it's David.
And David is now on QRZ. Well, he was on QRZ before. David is a retired dentist, and he looks chill as he can be in this picture.
And you don't see many chill people in QRZ.
Right. So most of us look like, is the camera done yet? It's weirding me out.
You got those Civil War photos where you have to sit still for 2.5 hours.
Right. David, congratulations, brother. That's awesome. Now use those privileges, buddy. Get down on 80 meters on the low end and talk crap with the other people.
Oh, you could tell some dental stories. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got. Gary, yes, I did. And it was awesome.
Nice.
Jason Lockwood has dropped a $10 super chat and didn't even snark. He did a super chat.
He had the opportunity, and he what do they call that? He didn't resist. I mean, he did, but what do they call that? Yeah, I mean, he did pass, but like when you want to say something, but you know better than saying it. And I'm not saying like he knows, like maybe that came out wrong. But I want to say something bad about Jim's mom, but I stop because I have some respect. Is that better? Am I undigging the hole any? Put the shovel down. Never mind. I know what I'm trying to say. I tell my wife this every day. If I say something and you can take it one of two ways and one of them hurts your feelings, I meant the other one.
All right. Ronnie has...
It doesn't work, but I say it.
Ronnie became a member. Ronnie, thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie.
And our favorite grouch, Don, has gifted...
That works.
Filter. Don has gifted 5 memberships. So Gary Graham got one. Brant got one. And see, Restream is showing these. I can pop these up.
Garth, I thought you already were a member.
Garth got a membership. I thought he was a member too. KZ8 Tom got a membership. And why did you pop that up?
I didn't.
No, and I was trying to click it. It did something weird. And Tierney got a membership.
Love the avatar.
That is cool. So all y'all, Don, thank you. Very cool. Wow. We haven't even talked about anything really tonight.
Abstain. Abstain's a good word.
Abstain.
Thank you, Matt.
Abstain. Matt, thank you for the $5 super chat.
I was trying to figure out, I knew what I was trying to say, but the words just weren't happening.
Jim, just order MA1 Retivas.
Nice. That's a 4-watt CB?
No, that's the...
The MA1?
No, the MA1 is the 2440 dual band mobile.
Okay, yeah. I've got one of those. It's a good radio.
I got 3 radios I want right now. I want a DB50, but I'm waiting on Sherry on that, and I'm getting tired of waiting. I want an Alinco 735T because it looks pretty sexy with that multicolor screen thing. And I want the MA1, and I only need 1 radio.
Jason, thank you. Jason gifted
5 memberships. Holy moly.
It's the MB1. The MB1 is the one I did today, is the CB. The MA1 is the 2 meter, 70 centimeter.
I thought, okay.
So Sean Technician got a membership. And the Interstellar Starman.
Tom A.
Hannibal.
James
put out an awesome tweet that he and I were doing something in a park one day, and he put the camera on me, and I was just babbling, and he put it out. So if you're not on Twitter, it's on my account and it's on James' account. Dennis received a gift membership. Welcome. And Robert Ratalia received a gift membership. So if you are spry enough, there is a discount code hiding in the community on my YouTube page, my homepage for YouTube, youtube.com/temporarily offline. And there's a discount on the DB6 board that hasn't been fully consumed by all the members. So you new members might want to get out there and get yourself a discount. Super chat. That's temporarilyoffline.com. After you find the discount code in the YouTube community, you got to scroll back a ways. Thank you, Jonathan.
That's Boston Johnny. Boston Johnny and I swapped the same money back and forth, and we're now cross-shipping radios to each other.
Oh, yeah. He told me about that. You got a deal?
I did. That was a better deal than Huntsville, and it's the cool one.
It's the one you wanted.
It is. It's a FTX.
FTDX 1000?
No, there's no DX. It's FT 1000.
FT 1000?
I think that's it. There might be an X in there. FTX 1000. I think it's just FT. FT 1000 MP Mark V, which is the 200 watt station. Now it's like a 20-year-old radio, but it is. I can't wait to get it. It's cool.
Got to move that up there, and then I got to move to that scene. No, see, I put it where it belonged, and it screwed up anyway.
Jason Lockwood gifted a membership. Rabbit Ham got that.
Nice.
My nemesis, my Texas nemesis, did a $5 super chat. Anyone else disappointed they did not refresh the 7100, but damn it, keep the shape of the head unit. I guess you're talking about the 5200, which somebody posted that that picture was fake. And I'm like, I don't know.
It's on Icon's website, I believe. That's the 5100 has become the 5200. Don, just to be pedantic about it, it is the dual band mobile with the ginormous screen that outdid the Yaesu 400 years ago. It's a very, Jim, you had one. It's a very large screen. It's like keyboard size large.
It's a honker.
It's huge. But now it's got a nice color screen, and it has Bluetooth in it.
But it didn't look like they kept that goofball shape, though.
I think it's the exact same shape. Now, the 7100 is the all-band, all-mode, 100-watt HF
240, Shack in a Box.
Shack in a Box radio with the wedge head.
Yeah.
Which is also an excellent... I really appreciate the shape of that. It looks good on your desk if you've got small space.
Did the 51 have the goofy head?
The 51 has the...
It has
the screen, the big, huge screen, and it's 2 inches thick.
So I guess I got it confused. So it didn't have that weird shape thingy.
Didn't have the wedge.
Okay. All right, then it is exactly the same shape. For some reason, I was thinking the 5100 had that weird thing too.
No, just the 7100 has the wedge.
Yeah, Don, I know the 7100 is HF. Don said it's only HF 2 meter. I know it's HF and 2 meters. I assumed it had 440 in it too.
It does have 440, I believe. But other Andy has mine, so I don't know. TC Fitz, thank you. Happy Monday to you, my friend. We're going to actually get the content. I tried.
We've tried.
Got the overhead set up. I'm working.
Jason Lockwood is asking about the MA1. So the MA1, Tio, you have yours?
I do, but I don't know if it's
reachable.
Handy. That's a CB. That's an FT90. It's a solar panel. Oh, it's on the bottom of the stack. It's perhaps if there was some website that we could share the screen of.
Yeah, let me find it.
No, Don, you are still wrong. I still know what you're thinking. I'm still going to correct you for thinking the right thing and saying the wrong thing. Yes.
Right. Don.
I always wanted a 7105. I think that'd be an awesome radio.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me share that screen. And then,
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I did my first 2 meter POTA with this radio, and I mean like legit 2 meter, not in the park with 2 HTs talking to somebody sitting next to you.
We looked at this at Orlando.
Yeah.
The year before last. So I think this is about 2 years old, if I remember right. Something like that. I can't plus that up. It will not plus up.
Yeah. There's a thing in the bottom corner of the image.
Yeah. Okay, that's slightly a little bit. That's better. It's a really simplistic one. It's a 50-watt radio. I mean,
the microphone plugs into the head. It comes with a mounting bracket.
That's a key point right there. That, and does it have a damn bracket with it? Yes.
And this one here, you can put the head on, or you can take it off, flip it 180 degrees, and put it back on. So you can mount the radio upside down over your visor, and then set the head properly.
Yep. So, and I mean, the price on this thing is, I think, pretty excellent because this is $269
versus 330 for the 2730
Yeah,
black edition.
no, $349 for the black.
Bricker wants to see the rear end. He wants to see them hind parts.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
I don't know that we
Atlas,
get a
calm your
hind part
human
picture.
down.
No human biscuits for you.
Well,
I showed it in my video. That was like 9 months ago.
I don't see.
Might be down farther on the page too. Who knows?
I'm scrolling through all these pictures.
Yeah, I think it just wrapped around. Oh, there's the separation. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a data port.
I'd be surprised if it does for that price, but
James, it will do APRS if you use a Toads digital interface board, which is this thing sitting right here on the desk. Nice prompting. You can get those at temporarylyoffline.com.
yeah, so there's the only picture of the hind parts I see. I don't see anything that looks like a data port, but it's really hard to tell in that picture.
It might have a USB to serial programming on the back.
Now we've wrapped around. But I mean, $269 for this. I think what the 735, which I'm in love with, has that this doesn't have, first of all, is a $60 higher price tag. Because I want to say it might be $190. It's like $379, I think. This is $269.
Don't math on stream. Yeah.
This is a 50-watt radio. I think the 735. I don't know what the power is on it. And then the radiodity one. What do we call that thing? The DB50B.
The DB50B is the new Vero 7600. The
Not that one.
DB50 is the
DB50.
The 7900 clone, I think.
Let's see. Amateur radios.
Just type it in the search box.
Yeah, I could have. That would have been faster, probably. And
that one.
Oh, that's not different. One. Not that one.
Second one. There you go. That one. So this one's made by Anytone. You can tell by the microphone.
And I like this one. And this is also 250. And I'm like this close to pulling the trigger on this now because I like the screen layout on that a lot better than the MA1. And I don't have an MA1. It may be an awesome radio. TO liked it, I think.
Yeah.
But I like that because I love that screen a whole lot better. It's got a lot more info on it. And honestly, that reminds me of the Kenwood D710 screen.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of people said the MA1 was the 710.
No, not the MA1. Not with those blue LEDs like that.
No, it's not. But you know how people are.
That looks like the Kenwood screen. I mean, it's not the same size, obviously, but you've got both VFOs up there on the front of it and all the buttons like they are. It's pretty close layout, and it's 50 watts. Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys are nice, I might buy this on stream tonight. Look, I'll add it to my cart right now.
No, hold on. Don't do that. Brent, KQ4YHR would like to sell you one of his. He has two. He only needs one.
You're killing me. Brant, hit me up in Discord. Tell me what your best price is.
Brant. Sorry, Brant.
I can read. TO has trouble, apparently. I don't know. I'm like, I really like the screen on that guy. I could buy it because I can sell it to somebody sooner or later anyway.
And by somebody, you mean Boston Johnny?
I wasn't going to say that because he's right here in the stream.
He's here. He's seen. All right, so I got to clean up my desk a little bit because we got a box. I want to get to the thing that we're talking about. And Steve asked earlier. That's the Toads DI board that we've been working on. You guys have all seen this. Temporarylyoffline.com. This will do all of your data modes with all of your radios that don't have data connectors, and even those that do.
I will be right back, bub.
Okay, cool. Before 4 days in August, where's the name off camera? Joshua, and he's put his last name down as Aukner, so I'm going to take him at his word that is indeed his actual name. Hit me up and he said, way back when, and he gave me a timeline, I think it's written down here, let's say 1999, 4 days in May, the people who we didn't steal the idea from and didn't do more than the days that they did, but they've been doing it longer, and they actually do a really good job. They had, and a set of kits that you could buy, which is what's in the thumbnail of tonight's show. He sent me a nice note. Let me see if I can read this out loud. Yes, okay. He says, hey, T.O. He sent this on August 6th, which wasn't enough time for us to do it before, 4 days in August. I hope this package finds you well. I always enjoy your videos. I ventured into the archives for some of the retro PC content as well because I have temporarily offline retro tech as a channel on YouTube as well, but I didn't bring any of the retro stuff with me because I don't have that much space in the RV. As a fellow IT guy, I appreciate your methodology and repairs troubleshooting nuggets episodes. It inspires me to tinker more when I watch your videos. Happy trails and 73 Josh, KE9ABT. Thank you, Josh. And very well packed set of stuff. Welcome back, Jim.
Thank you, Steve.
And for those of you that don't know, Jim has his own channel, which is FEP Labs Radio. And this
where we
is
do ham church on Sunday morning.
Yes.
With
which
this
is
guy.
a totally different show, but still the two of us.
You complete me, Steve.
You complete me, Jim. I'm busy like slicing into bubble wrap.
I'm
doing it gently so I don't.
I'm trying to do a heart like the kids do, and it looks like a mutated pear.
If you do it right, there you go.
Look at that.
If you do it right, your camera does it.
Who knew?
But what's the over/under on how long before Jim gets tired of that and turns it off?
Jim would have to figure out where it's at.
So we need to work on a kit. This is 4 weekend projects by G3RJV, who I believe is SK now, but I don't want to like say that if he's not. At least not say it out loud.
Because you just did.
I don't want to jinx it. Is what I was trying to say. Again, I'm mentally challenged today. This is the GQRP Club. This was $19.99, 4 days in May, and there are PCBs and parts to build 4 simple and useful projects. A universal VXO, parts for 40 meters. I don't know why it says VXO. It's a term that's new to me, but this predates my entry into the Hamiverse. I was listening to ham radio repeaters pre-1999, but I wasn't a ham in 1999. Audio-derived S-meter. I just saw this on another channel the other day, and the guy had an ammeter that he had rewired to be an audio-derived S-meter, signal strength meter. And so you push the button, wrong direction. Oh, that's just better. There we go. You push the button on the radio, the PTT, and you start talking, and the meter moves in tone with your modulation. Variable crystal oscillator, so kind of like a VFO. Thank you, Hank. Hank is an older ham than I am, and you couldn't tell him by looking at him either. He's aged very well.
Hank is a cool guy. I got to hang out with Hank a bunch.
Simple 20-meter transmitter. There is a 20-meter radio in this bag. That is awesome. And an active antenna.
So you can say CQ, QRP, QRP?
Yeah, no one can hear you.
In QRP, no one can hear you call CQ.
Ooh.
That bag looks like it's been around a minute.
So I believe the $25 was the sale price at the Hamfest where these were found, not the sale price on the day of, but I could be wrong. So these are etched PCBs. This is the VXO PCB.
Variable crystal oscillator.
Yeah. SK in 2019. Thank you, Don. And then what is this one? This is the VU transmitter. That's a transmitter once we get it built. And I'm just going to go over the parts today, and we're going to talk a little bit about making some of this. AF S-meter. Too bad it didn't say S-meter AF. That would be the first use of the AF phrase on circuit board.
Right.
G3RJV active antenna. The shiny is getting me. So there's all of that. And I don't see instructions. That might be part of the challenge. This is the universal VXO. Oh, there's some interesting parts in here. Let me zoom in. QRO plus P. QRO plus P plus. I know what you're doing there. I get it. Ah, they're transistors. Look at that. That's an interesting way. I thought when I was looking through the through the bag. I thought that was one part. I'm like, what part is that?
What the devil is that? No, it's just anti-static foam, right?
Yeah, it's just 2 transistors, and it's the old metal pot transistors. And then we got some magnet wire, which is not magnetic. It's wire for making magnets. Glass fuse. Yeah, that's a interesting glass. But yeah, I can see why you would think that. This is, what is this, a Mix 2 toroid? Because
I
the
thought we
color?
decided that we didn't trust the colors.
You don't trust the color, but that's your first guess. And because of what this is, I would assume that this is the filter. And but
Yeah.
there's not enough parts there. Oh, some trim pots. So there's
Now,
a
are
trim
those
pot.
parts liable to still be viable, efficacious?
I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. And I have put together an older kit than this. I put together an aircraft converter, is what they called it. And what it would do is it would transvert or revert. It would change the receive signal from AM airband into AM car radio frequency, so you could listen to the airline, the air traffic at your car. And all of those, the resistors were so old that the stripage, focus on the stripes, the stripage was a totally different plan of stripes. It wasn't that thing about violet that we can't say. But y'all can type it in the chat. I just won't repeat it out loud without a super chat. We're far enough into the stream now, we can do that.
Right.
Yeah, see, these are just regular capacitors, and I think these
are.
are.
I didn't see any electrolytics in there, so they should be okay, I would guess.
Yeah,
right?
these are. I would assume these are tantalum caps, but I'm not a chemic.
Lee is saying that old carbon comp resistors are sus, film resistors are okay with age.
Yeah. So no instructions. Where's the board for this? This is the VXO. So what I would do to build this is I would go through like a process of elimination, but I would assume that there was some type of presentation that went with this. Yeah, it goes willingly. You're right. Hey, Bob. Did somebody? Handman CT. He knows the way to tell the stripes on a resistor.
Oh, is that a mnemonic for that?
Yes.
That's what.
And it's a 12-year-old boy mnemonic.
That's what Google is for.
Yeah.
I have not. I've known about what those stripes are for 40 years plus.
Well, what you get into,
and I have never remembered them, and I can't tell the damn colors apart on some of them.
This one's not too bad on camera, but it is really bad in person. So you've got a tan background, and the one that is to the left of the screen, I believe. So it's brown, cyan, and red, and then there's the tolerance band way over there, which is I believe it's gold, and I can see it on the camera better.
I would call it gold, but I would call that green, not cyan.
But in person, it looks about that blurry with my old man eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can't tell if that's silver or gold, and that makes a difference because it's the multiplier, it's the tolerance. Yes. And so the way that I figure these out is by using my multimeter, and you just put it on resistance, and it tells you it's a 107, whatever. I'm making a number up, 470.
That's what I do. Yeah, I quit trying to read them a long time ago.
And you guys have seen me solder stuff on stream before. You've seen me solder stuff in videos before. I actually get out a piece of paper and I ohm it out, and then I write down the resistance value, and then I tape it to the piece of paper. And first you want to verify you have all the parts before you start building the kit. It's like doing a plumbing job when you have a leak in your house and you don't have all the right parts to do it, and you have to make 17 trips to the hardware store and you still have a leak in your house.
On Sunday afternoon.
On Sunday before the store closes. So I just, make sure you have all the parts, knolling, that kind of thing. And
Gary got a spool tenor.
Ready to roll. Yes. Spool tenor from Poda Power. So Poda Power did a drawing, did a giveaway. Cool.
That's not Becky and Mike. That's the
no, it's Julie and Vaughn.
Yeah, I could not think of their names.
Yeah, where are they? They should be here tonight.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Bob's here. HOA Bob. Bob, how are you, brother? And Bricker reminds you to be careful of tin whiskers. Turn it on with caution.
Yes. He's talking about old radio stuff. So I was in the middle of saying, you just do process of elimination. So some of this stuff is fairly obvious. Let's see if I can obvious some of this stuff out. So this part here that looks like a 12-year-old boy drew it is where one of the transistors goes. And then there's a three-way there.
I hadn't thought of that until you said it.
So, I mean, you just start putting parts down that make sense, but without instructions, this would be a puzzle, and kind of a fun puzzle to do. So there's the variable crystal oscillator.
But I think that's one, that's one that would be fun to puzzle out, because you're not going to blow anything up with that thing.
No.
It's not going to be a dangerous whoops if it's a whoops. I think the hard part would be figuring out how to put the transistors in.
And I think they're the same transistors. The transistors are labeled on the edge. Let me see what they say they are. And I did Google this before the stream, and I didn't come up with anything. Oh, look, I'm going to be able to read that. I think it's a... Oh, nope, I can't even think.
We can't see it.
There it is, 2222 alpha. It's shiny. The lights are bright. Yeah, anyway.
Von Ziegel dropped a $4.99 super chat.
Thank you,
Von Ziegel.
And 6 CD, Charlie
and
Delta.
6 Charlie Delta.
This is the active antenna. Let's take a look at the active antenna.
Colin has emailed us instructions, Laddie.
Oh, sweet.
So let me go find those.
So I'll keep talking while you look.
Yes.
This is the active antenna kit. Let's see what is in the active antenna kit. And I will tell you, when I was new to kit building and I got these are called reels, is the packaging terminology for this. And it literally comes on a rolled up spool, a reel. And when I was new to kit building, I would carefully pull these off and save them. And then as I got, older, I just clip, toss them in the trash and keep going, because there's plenty of extra material there. And these just came right off of the roll of 1,000, and that's how you can really quickly tell that these are all the same value. Makes it easy when you're doing your parts knolling. And it's the same thing that the OM did here. He just kind of, snip.
And here is the link that Colin sent us. I am dropping that in the chat right now.
So I didn't look hard enough. Ooh, a binocular toroid.
You're still looking at parts. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm catching up with chat. Colin, thank you. Those look perfect. We'll pop them up here in a second when he gets done.
These ones are green. And my assumption, and I could be wrong about this, but my first assumption is that these are inductors and not resistors. And they're a little fatter than resistors.
Exactly what I was going to say. That those are inductors, I believe, because every inductor I have that's in that axial package like that is green.
This one's got a little schmutz on it. So a little age. It doesn't rub off. Oh, now we have more modern transistors. These are...
Hannibal said those are inductors.
MPF 102. They look like they're made by Motorola, but same thing.
EOD Kaboom, I can hook you up. Hit me up, and I'll get you fixed up. He needs something 3D printed. Hit me up.
I was reading. So, this is the active antenna. Yeah, I don't see anything that makes sense for maybe that one for the transistor, but there's 2 transistors.
That looks awful big. Well,
no, I'm actually wrong. All 3 of those would be connected together. You would short the transistor. You need 3 things that are not connected together.
Would not work.
So I retract my earlier statement.
Tommy wants to know: are we going to do any surgery tonight, or are we
not tonight?
Not tonight. Okay.
Well, we just found the instructions.
Would you want me to put those up on the screen? I have them.
Yeah, bring them up.
Standing.
We just did the VXO, so bring the VXO portion up.
All right.
And this was Colin that sent these? Or
Yes.
Cooley? Colin. All right, thank you, Colin.
He's a mate. All right, the VXO, there is the VXO right there. Let me plus that up some.
So we got schematics.
Why is it not plussing up?
Protein interface issue?
No, I think it's a KVM switching issue or something. Huh. View. View, zoom in. Command plus. I know what it is. I use a Mac all the time.
Somebody trying to tell you how to Mac?
No, I'm looking at the menu.
Oh, it's giving you the shortcut.
Yeah, it's showing me the shortcut, and it's like, well, I know the damn shortcut, but it's not working. So there's the universal VXO. Is that the one you were looking for? I'm sorry.
Sure. Press star. Press star.
Yeah. Thank you, Frank.
Ever helpful.
Ever helpful.
So if you move over L1, the transformer on the left-hand side,
right there.
You can see that. There's a variable capacitor that goes in front of it. We had one variable capacitor and we had one variable resistor in the kit. We had the 2 transistors. You've got the label. Let's pull out the circuit board again and see how closely the schematic matches the circuit board.
You also should have a variable cap in there too.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah.
I see. Maybe they were both variable caps?
Well,
I'm a 3-pin, one was a 2-pin.
I'm a little fuzzy right here what this is. So this is an inductor here.
Yeah.
And then that's a variable cap right next to it. I wasn't sure. It looked like it was like one part, and then I saw the joints, and I said, okay, those are just 2 different parts. And then that's a Zener diode there, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know the schematic symbols very well.
I know most of them. I'm not real good. This is a pretty simple schematic. I could probably wire this up without breaking anything, but.
Okay.
And then here is your parts list and the values for all of the parts.
It says universal, and then it tells you the different parts for different bands.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you have all those parts, or this is a pick and match?
I'd have to measure them out.
Yeah. Okay.
The oscillator is based on the Colpitts circuit. Capacitive feedback is via the capacitive divider provided by C2 and C3.
Which is right here. That guy.
Yep. I feel like we need to get Hollywood in on this so he can properly Elmer us all the way through. I haven't seen Hollywood tonight.
I have not either.
Sean, I have not used the accessibility zoom. He's talking about control zoom built into the Mac OS. I did have a friend who was like legally blind in 57 states, and he would. He's still a friend. Don't get me wrong. He would do that, and he was a Ruby developer, and he would zoom in until there was like 4 letters on the screen, so he could see it. And he did a good job. I don't know how he did it, but he did a good job. So cool. All right, so that's 2 kits down. We looked at the next one was the active antenna. What does he say about the active antenna?
All righty, let's go to that.
That was it.
Yeah, we're looking at it.
Past the schematic.
No. Oh, yeah, it is. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. This is a 2-stage amplifier using a FET followed by a bipolar transistor. Oh, like my ex-wife. The FET stage offers a high impedance to the small antenna.
I have an interruption.
Go ahead.
Tom has become a member. Thank you, Tom. Welcome.
Which Tom? Tom McNeil.
Tom McNeil, W4TEM.
Thomas E. McNeil. I'm going out on a limb on that one.
Yeah. Thomas Edward McNeil. Ned is a fantastic Irish name.
So this one has, you should have some inductors in there, 1 microhenry, which I assume will be one of those green ones.
Yeah.
2, okay, these are different. And I don't remember what the difference is. That's a transistor. This might be the bipolar one, I think.
Yeah, the FET.
Yeah. And then resistors and inductor. Should have a switch in there. Several capacitors.
Yeah, so 0.1 capacitor. 0.1, I guess it's a microfarad.
I would guess, yeah, 0.1.
Oh, Eamon says it's true that Ned is a fantastic middle name for an Irish person. So I bet he's Eamon Edward. That'd be awesome. Yeah, he's a double E.
You're a double E, Eamon. That's awesome.
Left is FET, right is bipolar. Thank you, Lee.
Okay. What makes that a bipolar transistor, Lee, as opposed to a transistor? Because it has the circle around it?
I think that's just the schematic symbol for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew it was a transistor, but I didn't know how to identify it as a bipolar one.
So our friend here says, it occurred to me that it might be useful, I'm reading your screen, so don't move it too much, that it might be useful to have a small general purpose active aerial antenna for times when I might have a receiver and be without an aerial. The requirements seem to be for a small whip antenna or similar to feed a radio frequency amplifier capable of around 20 or 30 dB of gain. That's a lot of dB of gain. Too much gain and local noise or even internal amplifier noise becomes a problem, and too little gain and it will serve little purpose. The short antenna will offer high input impedance, and the output will probably need to be a low impedance to suit most receiver inputs. Oh, Ronnie wants to know if we can run this through ChatGPT and make a Gerber file. That would be awesome to try one day.
Huh. Well, please stand by.
So the active antenna had the binocular toroid in it. You can see that as T1.
Yeah, it must be something with the keyboard tonight, because it's not letting me do the screenshot keyboard either.
And you're running through your KVM?
I'm running through that software KVM, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's probably dingled. I haven't rebooted this machine in weeks, so it's probably software foolishness.
Ken's talking about you can use this antenna to add gain to your new SI 4754 radio. I am working on getting one of them for review and shareage with all you guys. So this will add power from the signal source and shove it into the radio. But where does it get the power to add?
Well, it's got a 9-volt.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, the battery circuit's here in the upper right.
Okay, I see it now.
And then that's what your switch is, to just cut off power to this thing so it doesn't sit there the whole time.
No Gerber file possible according to chat.
Well, according to the chat that Frank has, I got 4 of them. I'm sure one of them can do a Gerber file.
It can do KeyCAD, and then from KeyCAD you can make the Gerber file. I was going to say Gerber, like
the
Jeff.
the Gerbil file.
Gerber file. Yeah. All right, let's look at the next one. This is the VUTX for
right
20
there.
meters.
Boom! Look at that.
What?
It's already up.
Now?
There, no, there's the instructions.
Oh, cool. Well, let's look at the parts first. I'm going to swap screens.
Go ahead.
We'll keep that on standby.
I'm going to keep zooming in so you can actually see this a little better.
Oh, this one's got fancy parts.
And I have to do it like a barbarian because my keyboard commands aren't working.
It's the S meter. This is the VU transmitter. So we have 2 meter of enamel wire. So this would be probably make your own filter. I don't know what this is. Nice. I mean, it's aluminum. I mean, I know what aluminum is, but I've not seen that in a radio kit. We have 1 toroid to wrap. I wonder what that is. That's a ferrite bead. Sounds like a ferrite bead. 2 different transistors this time. Big one and a little one. Capacitors, resistors. So this is all you need for a 20-meter transmitter. I'm sure you need some type of power source, and you need some type of signal source. What? Aluminium.
So this...
heatsink.
This is a 12 volt power supply on this?
Yeah.
And then you have your
Good
antenna.
Idea. It's a tight fit, which is what you want. So you're adding more surface area to the transmitter, the transistor. So this is going to be your final output transistor, and it's 2N388. Yeah, that's what that looks like.
3866.
Yes,
2N3866.
Because you're looking at the instructions.
I'm looking at the schematic, yeah.
There we go, 2N3866. I was trying to read it with my eyes. The old Mark 1 eyeball.
Foolish human.
Yes.
You need thicker old man glasses, buddy, like I do.
All right. Let's switch over to Jim's screen, and we'll talk about the design. T1 is a Colpitts oscillator with C1 and C2 forming the capacitive feedback divider. The oscillator is crystal controlled, but VC provides some useful frequency shift. Daniel, we're just looking at these kits. We're not actually building anything yet because we haven't come across instructions yet.
Oh, we can build it from this, dude. This is easy.
We can. But one thing at a time. We can't get through talking about the documentation, and we still have one more kit to go through in 15 minutes, let alone whip out a soldering iron and build 4 kits.
Right.
Beryllium. 20 meters, 1 watt. So we see 12 volt power coming in. We see an antenna connection, the VXO option. So I would take the VXO that we used. Oh, cool. So we have the antenna, but you can't transmit through this antenna, I don't think. We have the VXO, so we could, where's my camera? So we could tune it in a little bit, be a little more frequency agile. And then we have the transmitter itself, and then we're going to get to the active antenna, not the audio-derived S meter, so we'll be able to see how much power we're putting out of that 1 watt.
Right.
So where's our signal input? Low-pass filter, antenna, transmitter, 16 turns on the FT37-6, so the yellow is a -6. Where are we putting in? Oh, key. All right, CW key. So it is below the 2N3866 transistor. Man.
There we go.
Hey, it works.
There was a setting in Synergy that I didn't have turned on, or that got reset when this thing updated. So we can embiggen this for old people's eyes.
Like mine.
And mine.
Basically cathode keying. It will not take paddles. No, there is no paddle circuit. But you could make one. You could plug it into your keyer.
I mean, 1 watt for this, that's not shabby. I mean,
not for this little tiny circuit board, no.
Right. I mean, you're not going to put much more power through it anyway.
Does he say anything interesting in the text?
Let's see.
Like, does he actually give instructions on how to build? Or are these people that advanced?
That's what he says. That's it. Right there. That's all the words. That is all the words.
I'm going to switch screens with the overhead.
Jody, I didn't even see you in here. Howdy, buddy.
single-sided PCB.
Brant, if you're still here, I would be interested in buying your MA1. Hit me up on Discord or email me.
Jim's going to make a purchase on stream.
Well, depending on what kind of deal he's got, it depends.
Interesting. All right, so now we're going into the audio-derived S-meter. S-meter AF.
That is AF. Oh, there he is. $220 plus shipping.
New in the box, never powered on.
But, well, I hope he's not offended that we're talking about him on stream live while he's sitting right there. Hey, Brant, how are you? $220 plus shipping. Brand new 3 days ago when he put Power Pulse on it. So, I mean, if it's got the original box, Brant.
Oh, and the mounting bracket.
Does it have a mounting bracket? Because I ain't buying a separate mounting bracket. I mean,
it does come with the mounting bracket. Now, if he's gonna ham it forward with the mounting bracket, I don't know.
Right.
And
he's got a 4-call, so he's down here in the southeast with me.
Ooh. Look at that circuit. What is that? 50K variable resistor?
It's a variable resistor, yeah.
There's a 2N3904 and a MPF 102. Excellent. All right, let's swap back to Jim's screen, and we'll look at the schematic for this one. This is the AF, the audio meter, audio-derived S-meter. There we go. When operating a receiver, there is something reassuring about have a little meter needle dancing up and down in sympathy with the signal's strength. The fact that it may not be doing much in the way of objective measurement seems to be, that's absolutely true. I just want to see the meter dance, yeah.
Fact.
The more experienced operator knows what an S7 signal sounds like on the receiver and also tends to doubt anyone who says you are S7 on the meter. Many S meters only offer subjective readings, but they do look nice on the front panel. Yeah, the S meters are different because I think that each manufacturer kind of interprets S meter to their own.
Yeah, there's not exactly a standard with how they do that. Correct.
So these do not have step-by-step instructions. If you would like step-by-step instructions, Elecraft makes excellent kits. They're a little expensive, and they're extremely involved, large kits. And then QRP Labs makes really awesome kits with really awesome step-by-step instructions, and each one of the steps tells you what's going on. So I have a video I did on the Elecraft K2 where I added the SSB module, and then I put the copy and paste from the manual, the assembly manual, onto the screen while I was doing the step, which was pretty neat. Building the kit was pretty neat. I mean, I'm awesome, but building the kit was pretty neat.
There's quite a lot of instructions on the meter piece.
Where to connect the S meter. I tried the circuit on several receivers, from simple direct conversion receivers to commercial superheads. The most appropriate place seems to be at the top end of the audio gain control, AGC, like Jeff was saying, not the slider of the control, as this would obviously change the reading as the audio gain control was used. In most cases, this will give enough audio signal to produce useful range of readings. However, it's possible to connect the input of the meter further down the audio amplification circuitry. There's no reason why it can't be connected directly to the output at the loudspeaker or headphone socket. There you go. So scroll back up to the schematic. There's got to be a place to put the meter. Boy, no giveaway this week, unless you have something you'd like to give away. But I was traveling all day, which is why I'm a little mentally incapacitated tonight. Towing a 10,000-pound trailer over mountain passes is strong work. So we're missing something here. The meter is on the far right. Thank you, Jody. but I don't have a meter in my possession. So does he say in the instructions where to get the meter from?
No, I didn't see that at all. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
The
Craig.
meter is one of those small edgewise CB type S meters, so often found at reasonable prices.
Awesome.
With a full scale deflection of around 200 microamps.
So any old amp meter, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't calling you out, Boink. I was just saying, if you'd like to give something away, we're here for you, brother. So there we go. I'm going to stop the overhead. That's not the right button to stop the overhead. Let's do it over here. Cool. Oh, hi, everybody. My audio inputs are not at the same angle of incidence.
That's when you put your hands up there like that.
Yeah.
It completely changes your audio quality.
Like this?
Yeah. It does weird things. It's very, very thin and tinny.
Yeah. These have all kinds of active stuff going on in them.
Right.
What I found is that I've got two different sets of headphones. One of them does noise canceling from the outside coming into my ear, so I can't hear room audio as well. I can still hear it, but not as well. So it kind of pulls the noise down and helps me focus. And then this set here tries to do the same thing, but Yagi hands, yes.
Craig has been a member for 19 months. Whiskey 5, Charlie between the whiskeys. And he's said shiny parts that do things. That's right. Craig, thank you for being a member.
Yes.
I'm kind of catching up on chat because I was over scrolling on the destruction page.
The destruction page.
So I think I'm caught up. I don't think I missed any other super chat data. I'm pondering the MA1. I'm pondering it.
I think he needs to offer you a better discount. I think he needs to give you the bro price.
I mean, that seems like the QRZ price, not really a bro price. I mean, I am a quasi-professional YouTube celebrity.
Brand, I have to take Jim's side. I mean, he's sitting right here.
Of some
You
note.
can see if his feelings were hurt.
Totally. I don't know. I mean, I kind of was interested in the radio a year and a half ago, and it still seems like a good deal, a good value. Yeah. But when I compare it to the screen on the DB50, then I'm like, And honestly, if it wasn't for the huge price difference, the Alinka one is the one I really want. But I can't pass up. I can't rule out either one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tommy's saying he's got a set of headphones that completely tune out the light. Could you send me a link for those, please?
Here they are right here. Yes, sir, buddy. Bose Ultra, whatever the hell they're called. Yeah. I can't remember. These tune out everything.
Brant wants to negotiate. He's willing to negotiate.
I'm good. What's the bro price?
Take that offline.
I'll take that offline. Why did I Hello.
Hi.
Focus, pumpkin. There you go.
Yes, the Osmo Pocket 3, which is this camera right here, is indeed expensive. And they went up in price.
The OBSBot camera right here is about $150, and the high dollar one, cheap. Which is $210. And this is actually a pan tilt zoom AI face tracking thing. I have all that crap turned off because it annoys me because I talk with my hands a little too much. I'm married to an Italian woman, and then all of a sudden the camera will start zooming in and out and everything else. I think I got it hard turned off. Yeah, I do.
So you pay extra money for the ability to have it spin like that.
Right. Oh, you, Mr. Fancy Pants, yeah. Mine's got AI. Mine's got AI.
And if you have seen any of the videos I have with the motorcycle, I have a chest rig that I wear, and the gimbal actually tracks really well with the multiple points of suspension. And so you can see the handlebars going up and down as I'm riding, but the camera tracks straight under the horizon.
See, this is why the camera's always zoomed in, because it's somewhat messy back there. And that's not dirty laundry. I use those as dust covers over my oscilloscope and my spectrum analyzer. Those are old fire department t-shirts. I don't feel right wearing them since I'm not in the fire department anymore. So They're dust covers.
Oh, so Don's talking about the Osmo Action 5. Yes, that's 700. This one is, I'm not bragging, but this one's more than that. Oh, too much. But thank you for trimming your nose hair since the last stream.
Anyway.
So we're at the hour mark, folks. Thank you all for stopping by. We have a couple of last-minute things. We did talk about becoming a VE recruit. Frank, if you could drop the link for the first Monday questionnaire, that is next Monday's live stream. I haven't looked. I'm sure you guys have lots of questions. It's always a fun show to do where we do the Q&A. Some of the answers are actually correct, but I won't tell you which ones are correct until the stream comes out. We have a form you can fill out that gives us a little bit more context. So we can take care of that.
Jody has dropped a.
That's not me.
Dropped a link on eBay for a 200 microamp meter.
Nice. I won't have a shipping address for a while. I am on the run.
That's his story. I think the marshals are looking for him. Is the whole thing.
Yes. Stop the gym. I want to get off.
Boink,
nice.
Right. And I think if I do this, it does. I keep all this junk turned off. It just came with the camera, and I really don't care about it. But I don't remember all the secret hand signals now, so we'll just do this.
This is a version 3, Don.
And get lasers. Yeah. I should have a couple videos coming out. I've got an antenna review video that they're both in the can. I got to edit them. I've got an antenna video on an 80 to 10 meter end fed, which I really like. And I sweated for you people to do the video on that. Believe
he actually went outdoors.
I had to be outdoors. Where else am I going to put 131 feet of wire? Listen, I had to I got Google Maps and pulled it up and then started using the measurement tool to figure out angles of where the radios are at, right? Am I going to hook it to the radio in the house or the flex out in the shop? Where can I put 131 feet of wire? It's across my driveway in a flat top configuration because I had to get it up through the trees so that the tractors could go back and forth without catching it and snatching it down the driveway to my brother-in-law's house.
They're asking about that tower that you got.
What tower? There's no tower. Ain't nobody seen no tower. I don't know nothing about no 200-foot tower. It's not in my backyard.
He's not going to put it up until y'all stop talking about it. We got to let it quiet down a bit. It's only been a year, right?
Time, distance, and shielding, people. That is the key to life. That and the 7-layer ISO model. You can solve all human problems with those two things: time, distance, and shielding. Especially with your ex-wife or that crazy chick that you dated after you met her at the club. Time, distance, and shielding. Yes. Anyway, I got that one coming out, and I also have a video coming out on a testing device that we've all seen before, but I kind of went into a little bit of detail about it, and it's pretty cool. So there's that.
Yes. What antenna is the 80 to 10 you're testing? What's the name of it?
The antenna I'm testing, it will be available on the video that will drop on my channel probably tomorrow, Daniel.
You have to be subscribed.
You got to watch the video. That's right. It's in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and ring that bell so you get notified whenever I post any new content. Thank you.
So, Josh, thank you very much for sending the kits in. We had a fantastic time looking at them tonight, and I have no idea where I'm going to go with these in the future, but they were fun. I don't know if Jim has the patience to walk me through where to put parts.
Do what?
On a board. I don't know if you have the patience to walk me through where to put parts on a board with no labels.
We got this. Listen, those are simple. Listen, it's not like I'm an expert. That schematic is simple enough. Even I can follow it. Now, and we got a friend. We can phone Hollywood, right? We can phone a friend. And besides, we're going to have Jeff in the audience. We got Lee in there. And between those two, I think we won't even have to annoy Hollywood.
Right.
What did I do to make that happen?
You did the peace sign.
Oh, okay.
See? The delay is crazy. There you go.
Yeah, we can absolutely build that thing on stream. I don't know if we can make it work, but we can build it.
yeah, we got to figure out how to build it. We got to figure out what parts are missing. We got to test it. Prove that we actually did the thing and made it work. So that'll be for a different time. But I did want to share it with y'all. I think it is pretty neat. Mr. Carlson. Yeah, it'd be awesome to have him on the stream.
I would love to get him on stream. That man is a witch, a certified Canuckistanian witch. I like watching his videos.
If he came on, I would clear the entire Saturday and we would just build these things together and test them all out.
Yeah.
I'd actually go to his lab and we'd build it at his lab.
Oh, that'd be a cool collab. Mr. Carlson, can we come visit you? We totally would not touch anything.
He's watching? Hold on, I just got a new email. Checking my smartwatch. Yep, he's in.
Yeah, Mr. Carlson would be awesome.
All right, I'm clicking the button. We'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching.
Bye, y'all.
Jim.